It is Friday, January 1. Happy New Year and welcome to CGN News. The government of Barbados on Thursday imposed an island-wide curfew starting at midnight until January 14. The announcement was made by Prime Minister Mia Mottley following news that the island has recorded 10 new cases of COVID-19. Mottley also said that all commercial fetes have been cancelled. Minister of Health and Wellness Jeffrey Bostic said of the 10 cases, 5 are of particular concern, with 2 being prison officers. He said the ministry is actively pursuing and investigating these cases because they cannot be linked to a recent travel history. Guyana President Ifran Ali on Thursday announced a one-off grant of 25,000 Guyanese dollars to all public servants and sugar workers. The total cost of the grants is in excess of 2 billion Guyanese dollars and will directly benefit over 60,000 workers and their families, he noted. The beneficiaries will be persons employed by central government, statutory bodies, public corporations, government pensioners, and staff of the University of Guyana. According to Ali, the assistance will also extend to current workers of the Guyana Sugar Corporation. Grenada has announced the appointment of the country's first female Attorney General. Just months after being given the role of Solicitor General, DSC Forrester Gilleneuve was on Thursday morning appointed Attorney General. Forrester Gilleneuve has more than 11 years of experience working not only in Grenada since passing the bar in 2008, but also in St. Kitts Nevis and Anguilla. Her areas of practice include banking and finance law, commercial and civil litigation, taxation, insolvency, and intellectual property law. 2 months after they were detained by U.S. Coast Guards, the 4 members of the ill-fated vessel Lady Lola returned home to Jamaica in time for the new year. Their attorney, Bert Samuels, was elated and told the Jamaica Observer that the fishermen were thunderstruck when told they would be released. Samuels on Monday created a ruckus over the continued detention by U.S. immigration officials of the 4 who were held in October after 150 gallons of liquid cocaine was allegedly found on the vessel. The cocaine turned out to be gasoline, and the men were subsequently cleared by a Florida court. Samuels charged that the silence from Jamaica's Attorney General and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on the plight of the men was, in quote, deafening. Jamaica's National Environment and Planning Agency says a video shared via social media on Tuesday displaying a dead crocodile about to be cooked is now being investigated. NEPA tweeted that the agency was appalled by the video and wanted the public to know that the perpetrators, when caught, will be brought to justice. The agency noted that it is an offense to hunt, kill, capture, or willfully molest crocodiles. Crocodiles are classified as endangered species under the Wildlife Protection Act. Popular dancehall DJ Beenie Man is scheduled to appear in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on February 10 for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police Deputy Superintendent Narda Sims told the Observer that Beenie Man was served a summons on Thursday. The summons was issued for his arrest following a party held in the parish on November 29. Sims appealed to citizens to adhere to the regulations under the Disaster Risk Management Act and to continue to support actions in regard to COVID-19. The Jamaican government has extended the United Kingdom travel ban until January 31, 2021. It was originally scheduled to end on January 4. The measure is aimed at preventing the transmission of the new COVID-19 strain, which has been widely detected in the UK. Jamaicans arriving through other countries within 14 days of leaving the United Kingdom will be tested and placed in state quarantine for 48 hours. Overseas now, Ontario Premier Doug Ford has announced the resignation of his finance minister, who took a trip to the Caribbean while the province remained under lockdown. Minister Rod Phillips apologized and called the travel a, quote, dumb mistake, the BBC reports. Ford said Phillips' departure showed that his government is serious about holding themselves to a higher standard. Canada's most populous province has discouraged all non-essential travel amid record-high new case counts. The finance minister had taken a personal trip to St. Bart's on December 13 and returned on Thursday morning. The 5% tax on sanitary products, referred to as the Tampon tax, will be abolished in the UK from January 1. EU law required members to tax tampons and sanitary towels as non-essential. Chancellor Rishi Sunak committed to scrapping the tax in his March budget. Campaigners welcomed the end to what they called a sexist tax, with activist Lola saying it was about ending a symptom of sexism. Corriton told the BBC the move challenged the negative message that this tax sent to society about women. The move follows Scotland becoming the first in the world to make period products free in November. And finally, large crowds took to the streets at midnight in Wuhan, China, celebrating the arrival of 2021. This after a year marred by a deadly pandemic that killed thousands there and required the city to be locked down between the end of January and early April. As per tradition, hundreds gathered in front of the old Hankow Customs House building. When the building's old clock reached midnight, many people released balloons into the air, cheered and called out Happy New Year. The festivities came 12 months after the World Health Organization said it first received word of cases of a pneumonia of an unknown cause in Wuhan, which later became known as the world's first outbreak of COVID-19. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. All the very best for 2021.